Y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it. Huh! Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. She do not gotta scream, she do not gotta fight. She let the facts talk loud, every move she make. From the missing in the trials to the news that breaks. She bring truth to the table, yeah, that is her lane. She lets people talk, lets opinions ride. Open to the what ifs from the other side. Speculation cool, when the respect stay true. She gives room for thought, lets the audience view. When the lines start flying and the trolls get bold, she do not fold up and she do not get cold. She respond with class, let the record be known. You can keep that circus, she is staying grown. She got family at home and a purpose in sight. Still showing up strong when the days get tight. And she praying for the people when they need that love. Trying to better herself while she looking above. So tune in close, let the real one stay. It is allegedly with Brittany J. Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases, headlines, trials, tea. But she keep it classy, you can plainly see. Allegedly with Brittany J. Prayers going up every single day. Mom of 6 with a heart so strong. Real one here, you cannot go wrong. Facts matter, opinions, welcome. Prayers up. Allegedly with Brittany J. Come, prayers up.
Apparently, we got people that like to zoom in.
Y'all know what time it is. Allegedly with Brittany J. Let us get into it. Huh! Allegedly with Brittany J. Truth coming through, better clear the way. Cases.
That'd be crazy. Hi, party people. It's the place
There's no
to
way
be.
she's gonna be little.
Y'all, I got a song stuck in my head.
I'm gonna go get a beer.
What is it? What is this?
She's gonna be tall.
I got this song stuck in my head. It's Sunny Days. What is that? What is that? I can't. I don't remember what that is, or like I know it's a song, but it just popped in my head. Sunny days, the best. I don't know. Anyway, takes strangles her kids with exercise bands, comes out of psychosis, answers the phone, has a completely normal conversation, and goes back into So listen, I don't know. I need to put out a disclaimer for one. No, not that. That's Sesame Street is a sunny. Wait a minute. No, this is a different one. Sunny days. Sesame Street is sunny day. It's different. I don't know. Whatever. Hey, Sunnyside. I'm telling y'all, there's a legit song, not a kid song. It's Sunny Day, the best
Everybody
part of the day. Or something like that.
Can you
That Craig knows what I'm talking.
rain?
That's what it is.
We played that.
I did. It's what is that? Who are they? They were telling me it's Sesame Street.
No, it's
Craig knows what I'm talking about.
It was the black R&B group.
Tell me, can you stand the rain? Oh, I love it. That's some good stuff. Can you stand the rain? What? How's the rest of it?
You remember me playing that? Remember that night?
I love that song. I've always loved that song, but now I can't get that. Now I'm thinking that I'm trying to remember the
Sunny Days,
melody to Sunny Day from Sesame Street. New Edition, y'all. That's what it is. The 90s band New Edition. Can you stand the rain? I can't. I get in trouble.
You can play it for like a little bit.
No, they'll flag me.
Yeah, that was New Edition.
Can you stand the rain?
Like after Michael Jackson and all that. That was the next level.
Yeah. I knew. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
They're
I know it's a real
old
song.
to know it, or they're too young to know it. They don't know.
Sunnyside said, "Okay, I gotta Google it now." Yes, Google it.
Like when I was growing up, I hung out with older kids. You know what I mean? So they would teach me shit.
Yeah, and y'all are 100% correct. It's Sesame Street too. But how sunny day? How does the Sesame Street go?
Because it's kind of like Michael Jackson, if you think about it.
Well, my favorite song by Michael Jackson is
a lot of New Edition is very like the Jackson 5. It's a little more of the beat R&B. It's a little sweeter.
Yeah.
Human.
Can you? Why can't I think of the damn song? Human Nature is my favorite song by Michael Jackson.
Like really, they say New Edition is like the first R&B group. The Jackson 5 and stuff. They didn't really consider those R&B. What they consider that? Pop, or you know what I mean? Which they contributed to it, but like New Edition was really like the first R&B group.
Yeah, so good.
And those then, were the good days. R&B's not even really that much of a thing anymore. You know what?
Shoot, yeah, it is.
It started like there, and then we listened to it, and then I don't think the kids listen to it anymore. Not on a big scale. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe somebody's still doing that, but I mean, you tell me.
No.
Well, when we were coming up, R&B was a big thing. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
and it wasn't a big thing before that. It wasn't a thing before that at all, to be honest. And it hasn't been big since then.
God bless you.
I mean, you got like I can't think of the dude's thing. Yeah, Chris Brown or something. You know, after our generation went away,
Yeah.
and there was like a few here and there after that, but
Lord, I hate when that happens.
it's probably just the rain.
All right.
Can you stand the rain?
What's up, everybody? Let me say hi to everybody. Yeah.
You don't
Okay.
even know that shit.
Who
What
don't
got you
know
thinking
that?
about that?
It just popped in my head, and I've been thinking about it.
Oh, you got the
My
earworm,
friend was
huh?
obsessed with really Sunnyside. Oh my goodness! Yet I'm telling y'all, all of y'all know that damn song.
And then
Catch Me If You Can says the day after
if
she
you were a
asked
white
you could
girl,
have
you would like
visitors.
what was the voice with the shit?
New Kids on the Block.
Yeah, like that. They had the white-ish versions, right? No, I mean,
Let's see. Otto says, "Catch Me." She was not. Hey, Otto. She was not
Marky
allowed
Mark's brother,
visitors.
right?
Yeah, Donnie Wahlberg.
Donnie was in
She was not
that, and
allowed
then
visitors,
he
and
turned
she
out to
was
be
two policemen outside her door. Wait, when she did that 5-day stay, Otto, we're gonna get
Marky
into
tried
it.
to be a full-on rapper though, didn't
Yeah, we're gonna get all into everything. We're gonna do the we're gonna go through the update from today's trial. Detective Wagonsdale, I'll wait for the experts to on the stand. No
Can't say
offense,
that.
Otto. I think you
It's
may
not politically correct.
take.
You know that was.
I'm not sure
fact
what
of
you're
history
saying
and
there,
shit.
but
Sorry.
what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. What? All right, let's see. Catch
Gotta be
Me.
something to
She
drink.
didn't see anyone besides cops and the person who sat with her in the watch. I think a lot of your questions will be answered if you read Lindsay's civil lawsuit. You know what? I'm going through some of that. Angie Kersey, the case is devastating. Catch Me said in the middle of hurting those 3 children, she answered the phone. She was completely normal. All right, let's just go ahead and get into it because I've got a lot of people. I'm going to ask respectfully to everybody, please be respectful to one another. Everybody is an adult here. Everybody is entitled to have their own opinion. We're not all going to agree on the same things, and that's okay. We still can learn from each other. And who knows? I mean, your mind might change. You never know, no matter what you believe. So, the first thing I want to say is just please try to get along with each other. Or if you do start fighting each other, just block each other. The Amazing Tiff says it's not an in and out thing. One can have a normal conversation while in the middle of a breakdown. See, I didn't know that. That's very interesting. Dirty Diana said, yes. Hey, Dirty Diana. New Kids on the Block are my teen idols, and I am now 52 years old.
Yeah, that would be the white version.
I just seen them last summer. I still love them.
Marky Wahlberg's brother, you said Donnie. Hey, I think Marky's cooler than Donnie.
My mom really loved them.
She like Donnie.
She had a big, no, I don't know. I think she
Donnie
liked
Wahlberg.
Jordan. I think she liked Jordan. I don't know. I have to
getting into movies and shit later, didn't he?
I'm not sure.
They both got into movies later on.
Oh, Donnie and Mark did. Yeah.
Like Mark got into movies, and then he got Donnie, like he brought his brother back into movies.
Yeah.
Which he actually was pretty fucking cool in movies.
Mm-hmm.
I liked it.
Donnie Wahlberg and Mark Wahlberg.
songs.
Yeah.
Donnie. I like
Donnie.
He played some cool.
He was
characters.
he was a detective in one of those shows.
Yeah, and like an old. He played a cool older guy. Yeah.
I'm
he
not
did
sure.
Good, I thought.
Keith Utzi, hello, welcome. He says, "Hey Brittany, shout out to you and everyone in chat tonight. I hope you're doing well and having a good Monday. Keep letting your light shine and be blessed." I appreciate that. Thank you. Otto, I still have to get the give me a chance to look up
Look like I'm missing a
my
piece
thing.
on my shit,
I'll
though.
get it. April,
Scared
nice
Walker
to
out
see
there.
you. PJ, nice to see you. Cool gamer.
What were the later movies
Dirty
that
Diana,
Walker
Sound
was in,
Suspicious.
where he
Nice to
was
see
like,
you. Oh, it sounds suspicious. I like Bad Boys. Donnie Wahlberg was my favorite. He did. I will say this. I didn't think he was very attractive, but I will tell you that Donnie Wahlberg had. He was the police officer.
Detective Eric
Yes.
Matthews in Saw 2.
Yes. Eric who?
Annapolis. In Saw 2, he was Detective Eric Matthews.
Eric Matthews.
The movie Annapolis, 2006, he was Lieutenant Burton.
He's always a police officer.
And yeah, that's what, like after he got older, he was like a badass. 2008, Righteous Kill, he played Detective Riley, and in 2008, he played in What Doesn't Kill You, crime drama.
He should totally just be an officer in real life. He fits the profile.
Where he plays as a tough Boston character.
Lord.
So he constantly got like badass police officer.
Yeah.
As the older police officer.
I wasn't really attracted to him that much, but I will tell you that I like.
Well, he was before our time. He was. What was it? Like we just said.
Out of everybody.
What was this? I can't remember.
Out of everybody, I do like his style. You keep cutting me off.
I'm sorry.
Out of everybody, his style was the better out of all of them.
Well, he was more hip hop white guy, right?
Please watch something on the Carol Coronado case. Detective Wagonstone. Let me write that down. If I write it down, I'll remember. Carol.
I don't remember him as that. I remember him as all these badass cop characters he played.
Carol Coronado. Let me write it down. Because if I write it down, I'll remember to look it up. Hold on. Okay. Carol. Coronado. All right, let me see. I feel like that would clear up the PPP actually, what PPP actually is. Okay. What year is that from, Detective Wagonsdale? Carol Coronado. Okay. I actually got it wrote on my board, unblock Detective Wagonsdale. So I don't know if you were blocked at some point. Okay. All right. 2014. Okay. I will look it up. Mistrial, if you're patient, we're getting into the case in just a second. My channel is about when my channel starts. Not my channel. When my stream starts, what we do over here is talk for a little bit before we get into the case. So if you want to talk about the case, you're going to have to give it just a few minutes. I don't just jump right into something when I get started. I take the time to talk to my subscribers. So it has absolutely nothing to do with Lindsay Clancy, but we will be getting there. I had a bad comforter and sheets and curtains. Oh my goodness. You had a bed comforter, sheet set, and curtains of New Kids on the Block. That's funny. Those were such good times, such simple times.
Yeah, that was a little before my time. Like, I remember my cousin was a little older than me, and she was into it, but really it was older than her. Um, but yeah, you know what I mean? Like it was.
Yeah.
I think that's more like 80s kind of, you know,
Mm-hmm.
right? It wasn't quite 90s. We were more 90s kids, weren't we?
Yeah. Hi, Sprinkleberry Cake. Hey, Brittany, I'm glad that I made it to your other channel. I hope that you're having a great day. Thank you. I hope you're having a great day as well.
I would say I'm a
PJ,
90s kid, but
I'm totally in. Yeah.
I grew up with older kids from the
Yep.
so
Let
I
me
know a lot. I
see.
know a lot about that shit.
Brittany, we have an odd missing. We have a missing 18-year-old, Justice George. I've tried to tag creators that have Facebooks. I put something on my YouTube community post as well. It's a very odd story. Oh wow. And that's in your area, sound suspicious? Let me write that name down. Here, we'll pull it up real quick. 18-year-old Justice George. Hold on a second.
I don't think I heard about that.
Me either.
Is that just today?
About to see. I don't know. Hold on.
Missing
Missing
kid Justice George.
Justice.
Adult woman from Tennessee, not a child.
Is it a girl or is it a guy?
what they're saying.
Sounds suspicious.
They're saying it's an adult woman missing.
Hold on.
from
Yeah, that's what I'm
Tennessee.
seeing. Pulaski. Justice George is still missing. The Pulaski Police Department has issued a press release requesting assistance
It's a woman.
from the public in hopes of obtaining information that will help locate her. Justice has not been seen or heard from by her family since April of 2026. Her loved ones are very concerned as she has a child that they do not believe she would have willingly abandoned. She's around 4'11. She's tiny, 100 pounds, with green eyes and blonde hair. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please contact the police. All right, let me pull this up so y'all can see it at least. Sorry. Give me a minute so you guys can see it. Is that who you're that's her? Okay, sounds suspicious. Well, she's tiny too. Teeny tiny.
Yeah, I think if you're under 5 foot, you're
And
considered
she has a baby.
small person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. She has a baby. She has a kid,
That's
man.
an official small person.
It makes me sad. Justice George is still missing. Pulaski policeman. So she went missing in April. Hasn't been seen from her family. Since April of 2026.
Why are we just not here?
Her loved ones are very concerned. I don't know, as she has a child, and they do not believe she would willingly abandon her. She is around 4'11" tall and 100 pounds with green eyes and blonde
this
hair.
other one's saying 5'1".
If you know any, so we're going to say she's around 5 foot tall. I mean, that's safe to say. If you know anything about her whereabouts, please contact the Pulaski Police Department at 931-424-4404. All information is appreciated and needed.
Is the baby missing too?
I don't think so. No, because they said that the baby's not missing because it said that
she had a baby.
her family doesn't believe that she would abandon her kid. So her kids.
So that they had the baby.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Well, at least they had the baby.
Right.
Praise the Lord.
Horrible. Man. I'm sorry that I hate that. I hope that
We just need to go ahead and put tracking devices in everybody, and
I don't know about that.
Why not?
I don't want to get chipped. Ain't nothing worth
Hey,
me
if
getting
I went
chipped.
missing, I want you to fucking find wherever I was at.
Don't chip me. No, thank you.
So if they took you and they was going to bury you in the desert somewhere,
You can put a tracker on my my car or
My
something.
brother got me at that movie. You know what I'm talking about? Where he gets buried in the desert alive.
Oh God, no! I don't know what you're talking
You know
about.
what I'm talking about?
Mm-mm. Hey,
He
reality.
was like, Craig, you gotta watch this. I was like, what is it? He was like, the dude gets buried alive in the desert. I was like, I don't think I want to watch that.
Reality. I'm gonna send you the link real quick. We'll get started. We've got to get into this case.
I believe it was that the Ryan? Not Ryan. What the guy that plays Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds.
Is that the guy?
I don't know.
Let me just get it.
Okay. Sounds suspicious. Her mother is in Ohio, estranged for several years. She ran off with a boyfriend. Oh, wow. I'd like to look into that one. My goodness.
Yeah. Here.
Uh-huh.
It was Ryan Reynolds.
We have a young man missing.
You never
in the
watched that
background.
one?
No. I'll have to check it out.
Play just like the
Yeah.
clip. No, just the like the.
Great. Hold on
I'm
a second,
so
y'all.
Hello, everybody. It's good to see y'all. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you for being here. Be sure to hit the like button, as we appreciate y'all being here. Hello, Peaks Junction. I'm hanging in there. I'm doing the best that I can. Thank you for asking. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Buckeye Trisha. It's good to see you. You're in my prayers still, sweetie. And we're gonna do Lindsay Clancy. Hi, Sunnyside. It's good to see you. It's my pleasure, Buckeye Trisha. That's all we can do, Peaks Junction. Pray for one another. Hello, Nomad. It's good to see you. Hello, Suspicious. Hi, Soulshine. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Carolina Moon. Pleasure as always. Hello, Otto. It's good to see you. Pigeon, I thought I saw you. Hello.
Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh God, we're gonna try this. I'm sorry. Let me. I had a kid. I had a kid situation. All right. Gonna be kind of in and out. Hey, Nomad. Gonna be kind of in and out on the phone, but I'm listening and watching on my TV, going over notes from my book. I've done more planning with this one than any of my others. This is my baby, though. Oh, what kind of book are you writing? I didn't even know you were doing a book. That's pretty cool. Hey, Buckeye Trisha, how are you today? What's up, Debo's Pigeon Coop? Nice to see you. Sunnyside said loud and clear. Thank you, Sunnyside. All right, let me go ahead and do this. I want to say hi, Peach. How are you? And so now I'm starting to see people coming in. I am so sorry. Someone said that I had the stream scheduled for like 3 days from now. Hey, Dee Dee. So let me start out with saying thank you for being here. Please click that thumbs up, guys. It's greatly appreciated and much, much needed. If you want to hype the channel, that also helps us a great deal. Hyping the channel helps us get these videos out there to more people that don't know we exist, that aren't in this weird sector that likes to make fun of little kids. So, yeah, the more the merrier. It definitely helps, and I thank you in advance. Also, if you want to support the channel, becoming a member is the best way to support financially. Oh my goodness, Dee Dee, what's wrong with her? Guys, y'all say a prayer for Dee Dee's kiddo. She's sick. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I hope she gets to feeling better. How are you, Reality? You doing okay?
I'm good. I was reading Trisha's little statement that she put in Discord.
Oh, hold on. I'll look in just a second. Trisha, I hope you're doing okay today. Been thinking about you.
Yeah, I've been thinking about her too.
Hey, Ange. What's up, Miss Ange Carter? Ange Carter's in the house.
She's writing a long series of books on historical something. I didn't get to see it. You have to go back.
Oh, wow. You're so intelligent, man.
My haircut look good?
Looks great. Look younger. I'm jealous. Women, we don't got it like that. I cut my hair enough.
Hi, Sunnyside.
Yeah, the only I can cut hair. I've cut hair for like so long.
Yeah.
I've cut the children's hair, my hair since like I watched my grandma cut hair since I was a child. Like I can do it.
Yeah, he's really good at cutting hair.
The only thing I don't know how to do is scissors. If I was gonna do scissors, I think
you could.
I would. Yeah, if I could take the class, I think I could do scissors. Hand over comb. It's what my grandma used to call it.
Some of these women make it look so damn easy.
Yeah, they do.
Well, I think it's like drawing. I think you're born with a talent. I can do everything else. I've never tried scissors. You know what I mean? I think if somebody showed me, I think I could probably do it. I think
I'm sure you could because you're good at cutting
I'm
hair.
good at everything else.
He
you know
used
what
to
I mean?
cut, like when Talon and Devin was little and stuff, he would cut like Spider-Man
Yeah.
into their hair. You know what I'm saying? Like with
No,
shears. They
that's
would go to
cool.
school and they would have like spider in their hair. He would
And on Halloween,
Put certain
I
things
remember
into their
putting,
hair.
I
Nike
made a
Jet.
spider. It looked exactly like the Spider-Man symbol
Yeah, it was really
on
good.
Devin's head.
All the
That
little
is
boys at
cool.
school wanted one.
I
Then
imagine.
we would get the little spray and make it the
Mhm.
hair. We would spray his hair red or whatever.
Yeah, we did that with Christian too. Christian would go to school with his hair spiked, and it'd be different colors every day.
I love doing that. Like I said, the only I need to learn how to do scissors because like guys do long haircuts too.
Yeah.
Christian, he wants his hair like a surfer boy.
Yeah.
I need to learn to do the fucking
All right, let me see.
comb over scissors or whatever, but
I'm gonna pull up a summary real quick.
and give them layers. That's more girl stuff, you know, doing layers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm really good at like
One
guys'
second, I'm sorry.
haircuts.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a guy haircut, I can hook you. I can do beards. I mean, look at my beard. I can do beards really good too. The only thing I can't do is long haircuts, like women's haircuts, basically. Long, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think I do good on my beard?
Yeah.
I did a 3 on mine this time. Is that too long or too short? What do you think?
I'm not sure. It looks fine. Yeah.
Okay.
It
Thanks.
looks fine.
No, but like,
I wouldn't go.
Should I do it longer or shorter?
No, it looks fine.
Some guys do like a big bushy.
Lindsay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They bush and then they
Give me
like
one
crop
second,
it
I'm
around.
sorry. Yeah.
I don't know. I can do that too, but like, it's not for me. I don't think. For me, I like short as possible. Like, cause I'm out here sweating and working. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, but let me go ahead and get started into this because I got to summarize. Or
You send me a link so I don't talk over nobody. Is your friend up?
Yeah, reality's up with me. Give me just a minute because if I click off of this, I'm gonna lose it. Give me just a minute.
Yeah, I just don't want to be talking over everybody and being an asshole.
All right, so
I'm gonna play my game anyway.
okay, give me just a second.
I'm sorry.
So today, no, you're fine. You're doing fine. I just need you to let me.
Or I just shut up and not talk.
Just let me do this, and then I'll click off. Okay, and I'll give you the link. Today's testimony marked Monday, August the 3rd, marked the start of the second week of the Clancy murder trial. The day focused on her mental health in the months before Lord, let me go ahead and ask everybody to get along during this one. This one's going to be rough, okay? Because it is talking about her mental health. And
all these boys now, they're saying, Jesus. Have you heard the dude say that?
no.
I can't even say it right. They're like, "Oh, Jesus."
Why are they doing that? I don't like that.
They don't say his name right anymore.
That's disrespectful. I don't like that at all.
Jesus.
Debo's Pigeon Coop just gave us
I can't even say it like
let me
that.
just do this real quick. Silver Star. Thank you so much, Debo's Pigeon Coop, for the Silver Star.
Why are these boys not saying Jesus' name?
Debo's Pigeon Coop gave us sparkles. Thank you so very much.
Why are they talking about my Jesus like this?
Craig. Detective Wagonstale. Thank you so much for the chili gift. I appreciate that very much. Y'all are so very nice. Thank you guys for your support. It means a lot. Hang on a second. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything or anybody. No milestones or anything like that. April. Sunny side. Okay. We have not gotten any experts yet. Okay, Otto. Ange says,
Lord Jesus.
pretty much, Otto. All right. So,
I love you all, and I want you to pray in the Lord name Jesus.
no.
That's what they do.
Well, they need to stop.
Like they're dead serious.
Hold
Like
on.
and everything's cool, and they're like, and everybody painting the rainbow, Jesus.
No, they're being disrespectful.
And you're like,
Mm-mm.
what? Why'd you say it like that?
They're just trying to be disrespectful to just here. I'm giving you this, and then I got to do my.
I'm gonna stop, but if y'all
Where's it
hear,
at?
you know what I'm talking about. If y'all hear him say it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, just remember, like some of these boys are out here saying that, and they're like, and you're like, why? Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Okay. All right. We're gonna move on from it now. Here you go.
Because I'm questioning myself, like, what?
All right. You got the link. Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't even done for it.
Yes,
I did that.
Luminous. I know about that one. If you're
You want
hearing
to
me,
know?
I know about that, Luminous.
You don't.
Hang on one second, y'all. Uh-huh. Good, right? I just gave him a bite of my yogurt.
You didn't like it.
It was hurting my tooth.
Oh, it's just sweet.
It's cold.
I like the crunch.
And you like the granola in it? I gave him,
That's cool.
I gave him a bite of my yogurt, and he goes, "Wow, it's good, right?" Well, you see why I've been buying it in bulk,
How do you do that?
because they make it good.
I always love Chobani, but damn, that's fucking. I like it. They need to put a lot more of that crunch in there.
You like that? The crunch in it? That's
Yeah,
granola.
Wouldn't you like it a lot? This granola?
Uh-huh. Granola and cheesecake pieces.
How is it? If you put granola in there, wouldn't it be soggy? How
No,
is it not?
because granola's very crunchy.
I thought granola's like
You're not gonna-
oatmeal.
You're not going to let it sit for an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Oh, you mixed it.
Yeah. You don't just leave.
Oh, so it was like a
Yeah.
You mixed the fresh pack in there.
Yes.
I've been seeing you do that. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? Now
Killing it.
I felt stupid. I was like, what is she doing with that little kid shit?
That's good for you.
No.
No.
Oh, that's what you've been doing the whole time.
Mhm, that's good gut
Is that
bacteria.
what you're doing? It's got a little 3-pack. And you mix it all in there. What was the other things? You mix some berries in there too, or
No, it's
it was like separated, right?
yeah. The others
That's
is
what you've been doing.
it's yogurt
Wow.
and granola.
Oh my god.
He loves it. If y'all
That's good, Richard.
listen, I've got Diana started on it too. If you do not eat Chobani yogurt,
I love Chobani, but I didn't know that this is fucking. That's badass, bro.
he's tearing that up. Yeah,
Oh
we
my
love
God.
yogurt over here. It's good for you. That's why I eat it every night.
I
And
need
it's good. It's
crunch.
good bacteria too, so it's
You
good
can
for
have
your
some
stomach.
what? It's too many calories.
It's got good gut
I
bacteria.
guarantee it's too many calories. But
I don't know how many calories. I don't
well,
care.
you know,
It's
it's
good.
fat. It's like it's milk fat. Oh my god, that's if they need to do more of the crunch.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the crunch on cheesecake. That's like a cheesecake.
Yeah.
That's almost like a cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
That is so good. What's it called?
It's called this one's Chobani Creations.
Creation.
It's a cherry cheesecake, but I've mixed in
I've been seeing you eat
Strawberry
that, and I
cheesecake,
thought, like, what is
pieces,
she doing?
granola.
Eating baby shit?
Mm-mm.
I didn't even question it, and then you get, oh wow,
Mm-hmm.
that is so good, Brittany. Wow.
Oh, peaches
Yeah.
and cottage cheese. I'm trying.
Is it a different flavor? is fucking good.
Grape nut cereal.
How many calories is one cup?
Oh man.
Like if you're on a diet, like
180 calories.
my diet's all fucking beer, right?
180 calories.
What? That's not bad.
I mean, it's a
I
soda.
would have to cut out a bunch of beers, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fit it in. Wow.
I mean, it's a soda.
That's probably 2 sodas. But it's fucking worth it.
I am so trying.
Skip 2 sodas and just drink water for the rest of the day. Fuck
I am
yeah.
trying to like cottage
Oh,
cheese,
man.
you guys. I'm trying. I'm
Maybe-
trying.
Maybe more of the crunch and a little more cinnamon or something. That's almost a fucking
At least they're
in
trying.
a cup.
I'm trying to like it. If y'all got any
Motherfucker.
suggestions that would help me like cottage
I love
cheese.
Chobani.
Oh, really, Angie? Angie Kersey says those raise your blood sugar too much. So much yogurt is
But
fattening.
it's
It's
supposed
tons
to
of fat and
have,
carbs. I know it is. I
it's
know it's
got-
bad
it's
for
got-
you.
Make
it's
smoothies.
Probiotics, right? It's got probiotics for your gut.
It absolutely has
Yeah.
probiotics. It's got live
6
cultures.
live active cultures.
Mhm.
I cannot tend to pronounce this.
Don't even try.
S.
We're about to get started, y'all.
L. Burgalius.
You have to make smoothies, Brittany.
Yeah, I love smoothies. I love
Yeah,
them.
let's go. Put the cottage cheese in there.
Oh, you could do that, right?
It's got gut
Yes, with
bacteria.
half a cup of
It's supposed
do your
to be
yogurt and
So
your
even if
cottage
you do
cheese
too
and
many,
your fruits and
sugar,
and
gut bacteria is good for you.
So that I would imagine that cottage
cheese.
cheese would give your smoothie kind of like a
So that's like
yogurt
Makes them-
texture, right?
Yeah, because it's thick, but not real thick.
Oh my goodness! Thank you for the suggestion. I'll definitely try that.
What you say the crunchy is?
It's granola.
It's raw or
I don't know what kind that is.
Usually-
I've got some
usually
cookie butter
is
granola
like
in there.
flaky. That's like it's like crunchy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of candy like.
Blend that gross lumpy crap up with something delicious, Dee Dee.
Fucking shit. Who makes that?
Chobani, I don't know.
Who makes your
Sound
Wasn't good.
Suspicious says, I'll be going back to
Chobani
work in
is
4
fucking
weeks. I've been out since June 4th for a hip replacement because of an accident. I'm glad. Are you okay? Are you doing better?
who
She
originally
says,
makes
I've gained
the
25 pounds. I got to
Chobani?
tighten up for the next 4 weeks. I know that's right, girl. While I'm sitting here eating Chobani like crazy.
A Turkish man.
Oh, well, he's got great taste.
Isn't
'cause
that
it's-
cool?
Okay. What I'm going to
So,
do
did
is read
anybody
a summary.
buy out, the
and-
Chobani label, like who currently continues the brand?
He is going to nerd out on Chobani now. Like, that's what he does. So, I'm going to read the.
Giovanni Yogurt, who currently owns the brand. What country?
I'm going to need you to let me go over this, baby. She corrected your ass. Did y'all hear that?
I think
Wow.
Maybe we're making a confusion though. No, it was
I
was
did-
made by a Turkish man.
I didn't know that AI will tell you like it is.
So it was originally
y'all
a
hear
Turkish
that?
person.
He said Chiobani, and she said it's Chobani, not Chiobani. The AI said that.
Right. I mean, you want to pronounce things properly.
It was just funny the way I
No, I'm not too proud. I want you to tell me how to pronounce it right. You know.
Diana, I was
What's
wondering if you were
embarrassing
still
is when I say
awake.
it from my friend, they're like, "No, you're wrong."
Right. No,
That's the embarrassing
I
part.
just thought that was funny the way she said it.
You want them to be
Sassy Southerner, thank you so. Look at that, 46
Woo.
months.
Woo, sassy.
It was bought out by an American company.
46 months, Sassy. Thank you so much. I love you. AI is getting sassy, right? They say that it's starting to have emotional feelings, but you know how that goes.
And then
Let me
Arnold
get you something.
Schwarzenegger comes back and killed your dad.
Oh my lord. Yeah, the Terminator.
Yeah, right.
All right, Sassy, let me
You got the reference. Good job.
oh. Sassy, how are you? You doing okay, babe? I hope you are. I've been thinking about you. Yeah, she's got tood. The AI is tooty. Okay. All right. So y'all know, thank you everybody for being here. Let's go ahead and get into this and get started. Diana, are you okay? Or did you just randomly wake up? Hopefully everything's okay. Sassy, love you. Thank you. I think Sassy is the longest standing member.
Yeah, I mean, he sold it out. It was a Turkish man.
I do believe so.
It started out. It was a Turkish man. He sold out.
Okay.
That's basically what they're saying.
All right. So let me go ahead and get started on this. So today,
I'm fascinated with that crunchy fucking. So you say that?
yes. Okay.
That's good.
Today's testimony, Monday, August the 3rd, marked the start of week 2 of the Lindsay Clancy murder trial. The day focused on her mental health in the months before the unalivings, along with testimony from doctors, a forensics. Okay, so wait a minute. Otto, you said today there hasn't been any experts yet?
Oh my god.
So
Yeah, they said the devil's from Turkey.
this is what I want to read right here.
Oh my God,
Nomad
that's so
Beads, thank you so much. We're going to read key developments from today. Lindsay Clancy's personal journal was read out loud. We're going to go through that. And I'll play some of this too. Nomad Beads gifted a
You
membership.
gonna finish it off?
Thank you so. No, you can have it. I'm
Yeah,
good.
okay.
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
any
eat
more.
it
It's
up,
lost
no.
its coolness.
Oh, it's
Once
so
it's
good.
once it tastes warm, I don't like it anymore.
It's still cold enough
It's
for
not
me.
cold
I'm gonna
enough.
eat it all. That's
Thank you
good.
so much, Nomad Beats, for the membership.
Woo, woo.
I never had one with clips on it.
If you were gifted, excuse me, please tell Nomad Beats thank you. She got her face covered. She sure does. She likes to cover her face. We have to pull the blanket down.
She covers her eyes because she don't want to see.
Hi, everybody coming in. It's good to see y'all. Hello, Astro. Hope you're
Okay,
doing well.
these stupid people don't come in here. No, everything's going smooth. We're not going to be dealing with
They're
any
gonna
of y'all's
try,
bull
dude.
jazz.
You know they're gonna try.
Sassy says, yes, Brittany, we've got the VA help we needed for him. He was on a 72-hour hold, and we got the help we needed. I'll be listening while I get ready for bed. Oh, my gosh. That is incredible news.
That was so good.
Sassy,
Amen.
I'm so happy for you. Message me.
Thank you, Jesus.
Message
How many
me.
calories
Thank you,
is one of
Jesus.
those?
You've been needing it. How long have you been
180
needing this,
people.
Sassy?
That's
For
like 2 sodas.
I know it's been going
Skip
on
2
for
sodas, you
years.
have one of those. That's-
Yeah.
Just don't have 2
God
sodas
bless
for
you,
the day.
Sassy.
That was definitely worth 2 fucking sodas. God.
There's
That was, that
Don't
was
read any
absurd.
of them, Britt. Don't read any of the comments,
Oh
okay,
my
that are
God,
coming
that was
in
so
now.
good. That didn't give me the whole thing.
Trying to
You ate
distract.
most of it.
all right. Let's keep
Y'all
going.
kick them. Y'all kick rocks.
Hold on. I'm gonna go. Let me
Oh,
go ahead and get
shit.
this.
That was
Before I read it, I'm gonna go ahead and get this visual pulled up where we can go through the
juice
video
in my
footage.
pants. Remember that guy? You
Yeah.
like him?
Listen, we can't.
Okay.
Not right now. Okay, because not on this. All right, hold on.
So,
Here we go. 15.
yes,
So I got it pulled up.
You know what I'm talking about.
So I'm gonna read.
Saturday Night
Yes, I'm gonna read the passage or read this summary, and then we're gonna watch key parts of the trial. I don't want to sit through the whole trial. That's why I'm doing the recaps. But let's go ahead and do this real quick because I'm very interested. Okay. Key developments from today. Lindsay Clancy's personal journal was read aloud. The defense introduced excerpts from Clancy's handwritten journal, which documented her struggles in the months before January the 24th, 2023. Jurors heard entries describing feeling like she was drowning every day, severe brain fog, feeling disconnected from her children and her husband, intense guilt over breastfeeding difficulties, constant anxiety about her infant's sleep, statements expressing that she desperately wanted help and wanted to get well. Doctors testified about the children's medical condition. Emergency room physicians described that the efforts to save Cora, Dawson, and Callan after the arrival at the local hospitals. Okay. Doctors test. I'm sorry. Excuse me for clearing my throat in y'all's ear.
You start getting sleepy.
Okay.
That's
Doctors testified that Cora arrived without breathing on her own. Trigger warning, y'all. Callan had catastrophic brain swelling and never recovered neurological function, despite his heart still beating initially. The testimony was emotional and medically detailed. Doctors described Lindsay Clancy's injuries. The emergency physicians testified that CT scans showed no significant brain injury. She had sustained a severe thoracic spinal injury after jumping from the second-story window. Medical records also reflected discussions regarding her health care proxy and resuscitation preferences. Forensic pathologists testified one of the day's most significant witnesses was Dr. Jalam Biswas, who evaluated Clancy shortly after the incident. According to her testimony, Clancy communicated by writing because she was intubated. Intubated, there was a tube in her throat. She said that she felt horrified. She asked whether her body and legs were broken. She also asked where her family was and whether she could have visitors. Today's testimony was important because it shifted the jury's attention towards the central dispute in the case. The defense is trying to show that Clancy's journals and mental health treatment demonstrate that she was suffering from severe postpartum psychosis and another serious psychiatric illness that left her not criminally responsible. The prosecution argues that despite her mental health struggles, the evidence shows she intentionally unalived her children and understood what she was doing. The trial will resume. Okay, hold on one second. So that's pretty much like a brief summary of today. Let's pull this up so we can go hear detail. I want to know about Lindsay and her husband's life leading up to the murders, because I'm hearing like all kinds of stuff. I'm just curious, was she controlling? Because a lot of people are saying she was a very controlling person. I don't know. Travis, I figured I'd get eliminated. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm surprised that I lasted as long as I did. Like, the way these people hate me, they'd be the first ones to vote me off. So, all right, hold on one second. So let's go over the journal part first, the journal entries.
I sent you in Discord of other women who have had postpartum psychosis.
Okay.
Like, it's really interesting.
All right. Let me see this real quick.
It was yesterday.
All right,
Just so
I'll
you
pull
know.
that up in a
Yep,
little
just so
bit.
you know.
See.
Hi, everybody
Let me
coming
do-
in. Be sure to hit that like button.
All right, we're gonna go through this. I don't know if y'all want to hear that one next. The devastating condition of little Callan. I don't know if y'all are interested in that one or not.
I
Let me
don't
know.
know.
It's up to y'all.
That's gonna
Um,
be,
huh?
that'll probably be rough.
Yeah, they said that he had severe brain swelling and all of that. But the one of the major things I would like to try to find, if not tonight, maybe give me a little time to do the research between tonight and tomorrow. I want to know more about before the unaliving, like what life was like for them. Do we know? Is there anybody, any family members doing interviews or anything like that?
Did they have brothers and sisters? Siblings?
No, I don't have to do that, Otto.
I mean, did Lindsay have siblings and did the ex have siblings? Patrick?
I'm not sure. Did they?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see.
Ladies, fellas.
Detective, the kids also went to daycare every day full time. All right. We'll look into more of it. Here, let's just play this real quick. This is only about 15 minutes.
Sir. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Meet Buckingham, please.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Could you please tell the jurors your first and last name?
Corey Mello,
And can you spell your first name for the record?
Corymelo.
And your last name? And how are you employed?
I work for the state police.
In what unit or what's your current assignment with the state police?
Currently, I work for the commercial vehicle enforcement section.
Going back to January of 2023, what was your assignment then?
I work for the Plymouth County District Attorney's Office at that time.
With the state police detective unit?
Correct, yes.
And I'm going to draw your attention to January 24th, 2023. Were you involved in the investigation into the incident that occurred at 47 Summer Street in Duxbury on January 24th?
Yes, I was.
And fair to say that when state police got involved in that investigation, a large group of the state police detective unit went out to Duxbury to work that investigation.
Correct.
Were you the case officer in that case?
I was not the case officer.
Your role in that case, was that to assist in things like search warrants, neighborhood canvasses, interviewing of witnesses?
Correct, yes.
And in this particular investigation, you're aware that there was a search warrant executed at 47 Summer Street after the incident had occurred, correct?
Correct.
And as part of the search warrant execution, were you involved in searching the home?
Yes, I was.
And did you search the various floors of the home, meaning the basement, that first floor, and the second floor?
Yes.
In searching that home, there were a number of other detectives and troopers also searching, correct?
Correct.
Do you recall locating a phone in the upstairs bedroom, a laptop, some workout bands in the basement that were hanging on the door?
Yes, I do.
And when you recovered these particular items or located these?
I'm absolutely not putting out misinformation whatsoever. It was said that Callan had swelling on his brain and he had no brain activity, even though he had a heartbeat. I'm not putting out misinformation. But you're going to be blocked because I'm not going to have people coming in here just trying to pick a fight for no reason. Unless you want to actually talk about the facts of the case, that's fine, but not sitting here nitpicking and cherry picking, just trying to start arguments to disrupt. That's ridiculous.
items, did you then turn them into an evidence officer, or direct an evidence officer to things that you thought might have some evidentiary value?
Yes.
At some point after the search warrant was over, you're aware a lot of items were brought back for further examination, correct?
Correct.
Is that common that when you're working on a search warrant, things are kind of... Mhm.
You all right?
Is it common that a lot of times a search warrant, things are collected and brought back for further examination?
Yes.
Is that because it's kind of chaotic there and can't really examine things thoroughly on scene?
That's correct. Yes.
So in this particular circumstance, were you asked to review some books and journals?
Yes, I was.
And I'm just gonna... If I may approach the witness.
Sure.
I'm just showing you an item. Is that familiar to you?
Yes, it is.
You didn't locate this that night, did you?
No, I did not.
But you had the opportunity to review the contents of it at a later date?
Correct.
I would move to admit this Brown journal.
No objection. All right, that may be admitted.
Lord have mercy. Who keeps coughing like that? Wow.
Wait, this is gold.
What's that? I'm sorry, but if you got a coughing spell like that, you should step out of court. Court reporter coughing like that. Well, she needs to take a lozenger then.
Who was it?
She says that suspicious says it's the court reporter.
Oh wow, bless
There's a
her
lot
heart.
you can do with image
She's
generation.
having a rough time.
Yeah, she's coughing a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trooper Mello, just in relation to now what's been marked as Exhibit 151, the Brown Journal, and just noting that when the journal opens to the first page, there's no dates on it, correct?
Correct.
And in those first few pages, just highlighting page 1, you reviewed these handwritten entries, and at some point in this paragraph, it says, obsessed with his sleep and nap schedule like to the minute. It says hearing him cry for 1+ hours and not intervening just about killed me. I even said the words, "I want to die" to Pat while he was crying. After that, I became obsessed with his sleep and nap schedule like to the minute. That's one of the entries you reviewed and
Correct.
noted.
Yes.
Page 2 says, I also feel like I did it wrong because I did it when he was overtired, so it made it harder. Now I have horrible insomnia and anxiety. You recall reviewing that in the journal.
Correct. Yes.
Page 4 of the journal says, why else I and noted.
Yes.
Page 2 says, I also feel like I did it wrong because I did it when he was overtired, so it made it harder. Now I have horrible insomnia and anxiety. You recall reviewing that in.
Did what wrong? And she did it when he was tired. What's she talking about? I feel like I did it wrong and I did it when he was tired. What is she talking about?
I don't
Sleep
know,
training? Oh, no, I don't know, B. Frank. I don't know if that's.
I don't know.
What is she?
Breastfeeding? Was she breastfeeding? I don't know. She doesn't put that into her entry.
I don't know. Huh? That was. Otto, where are you at? It was sleep training. She did sleep training. She did it wrong and did it when she. So she used sleep training on her kids? Like, oh my goodness, like that same shit that Shanann used. I don't like that. That baby. What's that called, y'all? She let him cry for an hour without picking him up. I'm sorry. I don't mean any disrespect towards nobody, but sleep training is shit. I think sleep training is bullshit and I hate it. And I wish women would stop using it. It is not good to sit there. It's not nice to allow your baby to cry for 3 hours to go to sleep. That's so awful. There's no way I could listen to Emmy, just listen to Emmy scream and not go get her. I'm sorry, and it's no disrespect towards anybody, but I don't agree with sleep training at all. At all. Sorry. I mean, if your baby's crying, they're crying for a reason. I don't think you should spoil your babies, but I don't think you should make them cry themselves to sleep either. I don't have it in me either, Otto. I never could do sleep training. Peach said sleep training is not backed by science. No. I feel like, okay, listen, I feel like if you did sleep training on your baby and you made them sleep, you made them cry themselves out to go to sleep every night, that child's going to get some type of a complex from that. There's something, there's something mentally that's going to happen from that. I mean, you can't tell me that's not going to have some type of effect on your kid. I'm totally about a schedule. A schedule's fine, but not letting them cry themselves to sleep is not it. That's just not it. Hey, just Nicole. Crying for hours is not going to work. That's awful. No, I don't know. My parents, I'm 95% certain, let me cried out while I was younger than 1 year old. By the time that they came in, I had pulled my arm out of the socket from hanging onto it outside of the crib for hours. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. Whitney. Oh my Lord. Heidi, you did not. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. Heidi just gave us a $50 super chat. Thank you so much, Heidi. I appreciate that. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. Let me get you something real quick. Luminous, what's the side eye for? Every time Luminous does that, I feel like I did something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Heidi. Thank you so much. Whitney says, thanks, love. I still have issues with that shoulder sometimes. How old were you, Whitney? Detective Wagonstale says, am I the only one that don't think that that's crazy to go without sleep for 48 hours as a mom without young kids?
Oh, Lord. It's not healthy.
I mean, not at all the times, but it happened and I survived. So let me tell you, I don't think that's crazy because I've done that. I don't want to say that it was 48 hours straight, but I have had those times where I've had like 3 hours of sleep in a day, in 2 days, something like that, or 5 hours of sleep in 2 days. It's not uncommon. There's times where your kids keep you up all night and you have something to do the next day and you can't go to sleep and you got to go do it. And then when you come home, it's dinner time and you got to, you know what I mean? Like there's so many things being thrown at you that you can't go to sleep until later that night when it's bedtime. So I
Mhm.
definitely have been there. To me, it is not out of the realm of possibilities whatsoever to miss a
Moms
day or
do
two of
that.
sleep. You have kids.
Moms do that. That's for sure.
I'm so sorry. So sorry, Whitney. B. Frank says I need amphetamines to be well. I definitely would not touch those with a 10-foot pole, but yes, I guess it depends on the person. Some people can stay awake and some can't. I know some people can't. I'm just one of those people that can. Now, if I stay up all night and the next day I feel like shit, I can't. I'm not sitting out. I'm definitely by no means bouncing around like a, an acrobat with all this energy. I feel like death warmed over, and the older I get, the harder it is to do that. But you know what I'm saying? It is possible. Peach says, I think she'll be sentenced to life in a mental facility of some type because you can't completely excuse what happened to the babies. Yeah.
They were talking about giving her death penalty, right?
I don't think they were talking about ever giving her the death penalty, but
Which case was that?
Taylor Parker got the death penalty.
No, tell me the case you're talking about.
Lindsay Clancy. Hey,
Will
Amy.
Lindsay Clancy
It
get the
seems
death
she had a
penalty
lot of
possibly?
help in daycare, though.
No, Lindsay Clancy won't receive the death penalty because Massachusetts doesn't have capital punishment. If convicted of first-degree murder, she faces a mandatory sentence of life in prison with no possibility of parole.
It's crazy how state by state it changes. And you hear what I said, right? You good?
Yeah, I'm scratching my leg. Yeah.
Good.
So, and I was reading that comment too. The problem was that she wasn't sleeping. Wait a minute. Hold on. Otto says the problem was she wasn't sleeping for 4 months because she wasn't treated correctly for bipolar. That's what. Let's go ahead and get to this because I'm going to read a part of that lawsuit tonight because I feel like people need to hear it. She agreed to plead guilty and go straight to penalty phase, but state wouldn't do it. Why wouldn't the state do it? I didn't know that now.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. All right, let's keep going.
The journal.
Correct, yes.
Page 4 of the journal says, why else I feel guilty. He's not really hitting his milestones. Again, that's a page that's not dated in this journal, correct?
Correct.
Page 8. I'm completely overwhelmed trying to take care of the 3 kids. I feel like I'm drowning every day. Again, another page that's not dated.
Correct.
At some point, there are some dated pages in this journal, fair to say, right?
Yes.
And there's one on November 18th. And November 18th, that page reads, it's like I'm so desperate to get a mental break from taking care of everyone that my mind is trying to make something physically wrong with me. You recall reviewing that in the journal?
Yes.
Now, in addition to the Brown Journal, when you were back at the office, you also had the occasion to review some of the other journals collected, right?
Correct.
This journal I'm holding up, exhibit number 147, is that familiar to you?
Yes.
And again, this is a journal that has handwritten notes in it, very similar to the handwriting in the Brown Journal you reviewed.
Yes.
And fair to say, the entries in this notebook only span a few pages and only go from October 13th as the first entry and the last one being January 18th, correct?
Correct.
And this third journal that you reviewed after the search warrant, exhibit number 50, the yellow journal with Callan Clancy's name on it. You recall that?
Yes, I do.
And you are aware Callan Clancy was one of the children.
Yes.
And in this instance, did you see similar handwriting from the other two journals that you reviewed?
Yes, I believe there was 2 separate.
Okay. At some point in this, these entries, you began to notice there were other handwriting.
Correct.
At the time you were looking at this, did you know who the other handwriting was?
At the
Or
time,
who
no.
it belonged to? Okay. And fair to say, reviewing the contents of it, it's a pretty detailed list of a schedule for the baby.
Correct.
With Base 44, a simple sentence becomes your website.
I have nothing further.
All right. Mrs. Reddington.
So one of the things that the district attorney did was read to you certain entries from what is referred to in your report as the Tree of Life Artisan Journal, correct?
Correct.
And when you refer in the report to the Tree of Life Artisan Journal, is that this here? What do you call the Tree of Life? Is there a diagram, a picture of the tree on it?
Should have a tree on it, yes.
But in any event, you would recall that that particular diary or notebook set forth on a number of pages her feelings dealing with her children. Is that fair?
It's fair to say, yes, sir.
And you wrote in your report on page 19 of 63, counsel asked you first about her stating that she had horrible PTSD from sleep training Callan, hearing him cry for 1 hour plus and not intervening just about killed me. I even said the words, "I want to die" to Pat while he was crying. He would be the baby, right?
Correct.
And this is her saying that not being able to go to her child because they were trying to do sleep training, she indicated that it was just about killing her, correct?
That's what was stated, yes.
And after that, I, meaning Lindsay, became obsessed with his sleep and nap schedule. Like to the minute, I would tell Laney, and you know who Laney is, right?
Yes.
Who's Laney?
The other child.
The what?
I'm sorry again. What's the spell?
Laney.
Laney.
Laney. Laney. Laney.
Don't recall this time.
Do you recall that she had a young lady, or they had a young lady that was in their home helping with the baby while she was
I
supposed
don't
to?
recall this time.
Okay. That she would tell Laney to put him down at 10:36. I would also drive him around for car naps for hours every day, feeling guilty for doing this to my baby. Do you recall making that notation?
Yes.
I also feel guilty we did it too young, parenthesis, 1 week shy of 4 months, end parenthesis, right?
Correct.
You also noted in your report that I also, quote, I also feel like I did it wrong because I did it when he was overtired, so I made it harder. I now have horrible insomnia and anxiety, which is causing depression. I have no appetite. I don't know what's wrong with me. I want help. I want to be well. You saw that in there, didn't you?
Yes.
And then she went on and said, I think the anxiety started after sleep training. Doctor said it was okay to let him cry. I need to get a good night's sleep and take care of him, rocking him to sleep every nap in bed in the middle of the night. She noted that, right?
Yes.
Noting further on separate occasion, he's still a very happy baby despite his sleep training. Why I feel guilty is not really hitting his milestones, not rolling over, although he almost is, exclamation point. And he's babbling, which is a new milestone. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
She wrote, I have crazy brain fog. I feel like I can't make a plan. I can't carry it out. Like I just live moment to moment, waiting for the next nap time. I'm terrified of Cal getting overtired now because I feel I can't help him. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
She then wrote, I'm really worried about going back to work and not being able to function with the brain fog. I feel like I should start with a 4-hour shift and see how I do. I can't tell if I am withdrawing from Ativan and Benadryl, or is this my new baseline? I feel completely disconnected with my baby. I feel like I'm going through the motions every day. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
And there were a number of other entries that you put in your police report about that. One of which was that I feel horribly guilty about my marriage. I want to connect with Pat again. I know he needs it. I need it. I'm terrified because I'm terrified of the relationship. She needs to get birth control first. She made reference to her inability to have conjugal relations with her husband, right?
I believe so.
She indicated further on into her travels, I am completely overwhelmed trying to take care of the kids. I'm drowning every day. I feel guilty that I'm spending my family's money and not making any. I feel like I spend way too much. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
I'm terrified of Callan getting sick. He's a sick baby. A sick baby is miserable. He's sick now with a double ear infection, clearly has a bellyache. It's miserable. I feel like the other kids are going to get him sick all winter long. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
I always feel strongly against sleep training. I feel like it's abusive to let the baby cry and not respond, but I made the decision. I did it with Cal. It is way too much crying. It's incredibly stressful. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
He's okay. He will be okay. It's not harmful in any way. The doctor said it was okay. Plenty of people sleep train their kids at that age. It's necessary as a third child, is what she wrote, right?
Correct.
I feel incredibly sad and guilty about not breastfeeding anymore. That was the one thing I could do to help his immune system, and I can tell he really doesn't like the formula. I'm very sad about this. I know at this time it's what I needed to do for my mental health. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
And then the statement started getting smaller and smaller as time went by. One occasion, it's like I'm desperate to get a mental break from taking care of everyone. My mind is trying to make something physically wrong with me. My mind never shuts off. It's constantly thinking of the next thing someone needs. I can't shut it off. I desperately want to go back to work, but now I don't know how I'm going to function, and it worries me. Wrote that, right?
Correct.
There were two pages that were blank that she didn't even write on. And then on the third entry, affirmations. She wrote affirmations. On November 22nd of 2022, I am calm. I will remain calm today. There is nothing that needs to be on my mind. The weight is lifted from my mind. I will sleep tonight. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
Continuing on into November, I slept well last night. I will sleep again tonight. Today will be a great day. I will go back to work on Sunday. I will thrive. I can feel like myself again. That was November 23rd. She wrote that, right?
I believe that's the day, yes.
Gratitude. I'm grateful for Sue, who's always listening. That'd be a mother-in-law. You knew that, right?
Yes.
So I'm grateful to Sue for always listening and trying her best to help me. Kids are sleeping great for Pat. Pat is handling nighttime stuff. Julie for making a plan for me. A big thing is I feel disconnected with myself. Time, reality. I think going back to work will help with that. She wrote that, right?
Correct.
And then there are numbers of pages, 22 of 63, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, all reproducing what counsel asked you about and what I just went through that were from those journals, right?
Correct.
Did you have anything to do with the search of the house?
Yes.
Did you search in the bedroom?
Yes.
How many other people were with you searching in the bedroom?
I don't recall how many other people were with me at that time.
You know why nobody looked in the drawer and found pills and sleep aids and Apple Watches?
I'm not aware.
Did you see the drawer?
I don't recall.
What?
I don't recall.
Okay. That's all I have, Judge.
Redirect.
Nothing further. Thank you.
All right, thank you, sir. You may step down. All right, counsel, can I see you at sidebar?
Are you seeing this right now? Comfort just came out with a brand new pattern. This is their Moo Cow pattern.
So I hear somebody who's struggling, almost manic, right? To me, sounds almost manic. Let me see. Let's do Lindsay's evaluation. Give me a second. Hang on. Let me come back to y'all. Do y'all want to watch her evaluation? Where did reality go? Did we lose reality? Drop the link. I don't know if we lost her. Did she go into a pothole? Paste. Let me see. So many people died because of those. Let me see. Sassy. I used a hairdryer for my son 20 years ago. He gets anxious. He has a hairdryer in his room. He's 20. A hairdryer for what? Where? Okay, I need some type of evidence that Patrick cheated on her. Because I haven't seen anywhere that Patrick cheated. Yeah, call the wrecker. Where are you at, reality? Oh, she'll be back in 10 minutes. Okay. Hey, Justa Arian. Good to see you. Heidi, thank you again so much for that super chat. That was really so kind of you. And right now it helps so much. I've got school stuff coming up, school shopping. So anything, like I said, anything I get goes to that. It's dedicated. So I appreciate it. Let me see.
Whoop, whoop. What
What
over
you
there?
Oh, chicken.
Oh, shit.
Smells good. I said, oh, chicken.
Man, my old chicken. That new chicken.
Hold on, y'all. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Brittany, do you know about gripe water for babies? Yes, ma'am. I sure do. You talking about this? Sounds suspicious. That. By the way, this shit is expensive as hell. It's so expensive. All right. It does work. It works well. If you guys don't mind, heaven made for my, yes, it is sound suspicious. It absolutely is. If you guys don't mind, can you please click that thumbs up if you want to become a member? I'm sorry, I hate to like sound like a broken record, but it's really important. If you want to become a member, consider joining the Club Maple. Baby. But yeah, like her entries into her journal sound almost manic, for sure. 1,000%. No evidence, but a lot of strange things going on. Let me see what Diana said. Hey, all right, I'm dropping the link for you, reality. There you go, darling. Let me see. Patrick nor Lindsay have siblings? Interesting. It's outrageous that kids are forced to buy so many supplies instead of having the school having them in place. Girl, no. We have to buy all the supplies and then some. My kids are going to middle school this year, so it's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. Both kids are in middle school this year. And for the record, I'm not asking anybody for money. Before they go saying that shit again, I'm not asking anybody for money at all. I'm merely saying if you want to support the channel, like always. That's it. That's all. Okay. Oh wow. What you doing, girl?
I'm back. I had to go. The animals needed to go out.
Oh, gotcha. Spiritual Battlestar said there is zero evidence that Patrick Clancy was cheating on Lindsay. Yeah, that's what I was wanting to know. Like I have not seen anything to any evidence to support that. Hold on.
Neither one of them have siblings, right?
I know, that's interesting.
Isn't it?
So they're both only child?
Yeah, only
Damn.
children.
That's wild.
It is. Do the schools provide their iPad, or do you have to?
No, they provide them with a Chromebook.
That's cool.
They do that. Yeah, thank God.
Brittany. It's good to see you. I turn the page. Sassy.
So listen to this, you guys. Based on evidence that has been made public, there is no verified evidence whatsoever that Patrick Clancy cheated on Lindsay Clancy. No affair has been established in the court testimonies, court's filings, or by credible news reporting. Rumors about Patrick being unfaithful have circulated on social media and online discussions, but they remain unsubstantiated speculation. People following the case have repeatedly noted that there has been no proof presented to support those claims.
There you go. So don't run with that rumor.
During the trial so far, Patrick has testified primarily about Lindsay's worsening mental health after the birth of their third child, her psychiatric treatment and medication changes, her statements that she had thoughts of harming herself and at times the children, his belief that she appeared to be improving shortly before the unaliving the kids. If any credible evidence regarding an affair is introduced during the trial, it would likely become widely reported by major news outlets. As of today, that is no longer, or I'm sorry, as of today, that has not happened. So we will keep our eyes open. That's all we can do. All right, let's get into this one. Your kids don't get Chrome. Well, they don't get to, they get the Chromebooks they have to use, but they don't keep them or anything like that. Yes. Yeah. So, for us, if the kids lose the Chromebooks, we have to pay for them and all of that. And here's the thing. If the kids lose Chromebooks, if you have pictures that you took home that weren't returned, a library book was never returned.
You don't get a graduator, you don't get your report card or something like that, right?
And until you pay.
Yeah.
Until you pay, you don't get your diploma.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, it could be a book that you lost in the 3rd grade and you're a 12th grader and you're graduating. They will hold your diploma until you either turn that book in
Pay for
or you paid the cost for it. Isn't that crazy? You will not get your diploma. They'll let you walk and you'll graduate, but you won't get your physical diploma, the copy of it, until you pay that. Yep. I know. I said it's crazy too, but they do it. Like you'll forget. You don't even know you forgot that book. You forgot all about it. You know what I'm saying? 10 years down the road, you go to walk and they're like, oh yeah, by the way, you owe us for Sarah Plain and Tall a chapter book that you checked out, in 3rd grade. That'll be $25.95.
Yeah.
And if you don't pay that, you get nothing. That's some wild stuff. Oh my goodness. Amy said my son has broken 3 Chromebooks last year. I have to pay for the screens. How much do you have to pay, Amy?
Wow.
What is he doing with them? That's a better question. All right, let's keep going.
Sitting on
Lord.
them. All right, here we go.
All right, let's get into this. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Okay, here we go.
And what is the
Oh shit. Sorry, guys.
consultation and liaison service?
Yeah, so consultation liaison psychiatry is a subspecialty of psychiatry that works at the interface of psychiatry and medicine. So we work both in the inpatient and outpatient settings. In this particular instance, we get called by other healthcare providers that may need help with their patients or have a question related in the psychiatric realm. And so I would see a patient that's admitted to the hospital and help provide recommendations to the physicians and the rest of the care team that's caring for that patient.
So basically, say at the Brigham, if a patient's being treated there and a medical doctor is treating them and thinks that they need a consultation with a psychiatrist, your department would be called.
That's correct.
Okay. And how long have you been with the Brigham?
19 years.
Now, I want to direct your attention to January of 2023. Did you interact with a patient named Lindsay Clancy?
I did.
And was that on January 29th, 2023?
Yes, that was the first of a handful of times that I saw her.
And why did you meet with Lindsay Clancy on January 29th, 2023?
So my team was seeing Ms. Clancy for a number of reasons, including for psychiatric safety risk assessment. She had come in reporting a suicide attempt, which is a common reason why my team would be called, is to continue to ensure that patients are safe when they're in the hospital. So we make recommendations about kind of safety status, what can we do to help keep a patient safe, but then we also make recommendations related to medications. So that's why my team was following her. So that was one of the reasons why I saw her on the 29th, is to continue that assessment. I was also called to ask I was asked a new question that day, a consult question on whether she was able to make the decision to change her healthcare proxy from her, at the time, husband to her parents.
And when you consult
to help determine whether someone's capable of making a decision like that, changing their healthcare proxy. Are you evaluating their medical decision-making capacity?
That's correct.
Okay. How do you go about doing that?
So there's generally 4 parts to medical decision-making capacity. The first is whether somebody's able to voice a choice and whether that choice is consistent over time. The second is whether they understand the situation under which they're making that choice. The third part is appreciation of the risks and benefits. And the fourth part is kind of being able to reason or rationalize that information to be able to come to a choice and how they came to that choice.
Now, if you're doing this evaluation to determine someone's capacity to make decisions, would a traumatic brain injury factor into that evaluation?
It could.
When you evaluated Lindsay Clancy, was she able to voice a choice to you about who she wanted to be her healthcare proxy?
Yes.
And is she speaking to you or writing this down?
She's speaking.
So she's already been extubated at that point?
That's correct.
And she's speaking to you, and were you aware that Patrick Clancy was her healthcare proxy?
I was told that by her primary medical team.
Okay. And when you talked to Ms. Clancy, did she tell you who she wanted to take over that role?
She did.
And who was that?
Both her parents.
And you talked about that needing to be a consistent choice. How did you ensure that was a consistent choice with her?
Yeah, so we waited to make the change from Patrick Clancy to her parents until the next day for a variety of reasons. We wanted to ensure that that choice was consistent over time, and especially because the day that I saw her, she had just gone through some pretty major medical events, including she had a major spine surgery, a decompression and a fusion. She had gone through some oxygen desaturation overnight, so was not breathing as well. Her heart rate was up, all of which then led to her being what we call delirious. She was confused overnight to the point where she asked her nurse, "Am I delirious?" And she was also experiencing some visual hallucinations. So that was one of the reasons why I was called in, to make sure that she was able to make that decision to change her healthcare proxy. And then in addition, the team had also voiced, concerns that she had come in after a reported suicide attempt. And so making sure that she was able to make that decision of sound mind. And so we actually waited until the next day when she could be reassessed. At that point, her delirium had cleared, and she was continuing to make that consistent choice to change her healthcare proxy to her parents.
And in fact, you noted in the medical records that the hallucinations were part of an issue with oxygen.
It could be. That could be one of the reasons. Delirium is usually due to a variety of different medical reasons, and oxygen desaturation could be one of them. She had also just recently had anesthesia related to a surgery that she had on her spine, so that could be another reason. And then her heart rate was also actually quite elevated, so that could be another reason.
Is it common for patients who are just coming off of anesthesia from surgery, who have an issue with oxygen and other medical issues that you described, to have visual hallucinations?
They can. It's not that everybody does, but they can. And delirium can be quite common after surgery, and particularly anesthesia.
And those hallucinations that she was having, those were resolved by the next day. They were over by the next day, correct?
That's correct.
And her choice to change her healthcare proxy to her parents was consistent the following day, correct?
That's right.
You also talked about the patient has to understand the risks and benefits of the decision, correct?
That's correct.
How do you make sure the patient understands that?
Yeah, so one of the things we do is really ask patients to take us through their thought process of why they're making that decision and what led to them making that decision at that moment in time. So we're able to kind of see their thought process and ensure that they're understanding, what it means to remove one person and add another.
And what was Ms. Clancy's thought process in explaining that to you?
Yeah, she was saying that her parents are quite supportive to her, and that she was thinking that she would have to change her healthcare proxy from her husband to somebody else. And we didn't necessarily go into the reasons as to, why she would have to change it, but she explained that she was very close with her parents. They would see each other frequently, given that they lived in close geographic proximity, and that she felt that they were very supportive to her and would have her best interests in mind should we need to invoke the healthcare proxy, or that she couldn't be, if she couldn't make her own medical decisions.
So was there a concern on her part that her husband wouldn't have her best interests in mind at that point in time?
Sustained.
You also talked about the patient. You have to make sure the patient's thinking about the information rationally. How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, so one of the things we do is really ensure that the patient understands the situation and all of the kind of parts around it. So this comes into play much more when it's about a specific medical intervention, like an invasive medical.
You're muted, sweetie. You're muted.
That's interesting, isn't it? Or is it not? That she wanted to have it all changed into her mother and father's name? Did she not trust him at that point? Like,
He left.
he left?
He pulled back. Yeah, she just got done unaliving the 3 children, and he didn't want anything else to do with her. That's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, but then from what I've seen, though, from all intents purposes, he stood by her for a long time.
Finally said that was it, and he left.
I want to know. Really, Peach? What? Am I hearing that right? I thought this was after the homicide.
Wow, Otto, that's quick.
What did Otto say? Let me see. Within 3 months of the murders, Otto?
That's what she said.
No way.
It says after. Everybody's saying after.
Wow.
He divorced her immediately, Britt, and moved with the new wife 3 months later.
Wow.
Married this past April.
Wow. Okay. Let's keep reading this so we can go to the next thing. That's wild. Unreal. Okay, let's keep going.
Hold on a second, Britt. There is an article on it in the New Yorker. If you want to go find it. Ideas. So Otto says. Detective, it's in the New Yorker. I guess it's a magazine or an article in the New Yorker. From the lawyer. Her lawyer.
Did the husband give that information? Give what information, be frank?
You have to go find the New
Brittany
Yorker.
has the left. But I know I'm here. I haven't left the building. Hold on. What's the article
New
about? I
Yorker.
can get it.
The New Yorker, and it's from the lawyer. What Otto said.
Hold on. Hold on. All right, let me see. All right, let's see. Hold on. I'm looking. Let me see.
Otto says Google New Yorker Patrick Clancy article.
I got one. A husband in the aftermath of his wife's unfathomable act. Patrick Clancy's wife killed their children during a postpartum mental health crisis. Prosecutors describe a clear-headed scheme. Well, should I put this? Hold on. Let me share it with you guys. All right, hold on. All right, give me a second. Okay, hold on. I think I got it. Hold, please. Look at this, you guys. I got to show y'all this. This is Patrick Clancy and his new wife. He definitely has a type. I'll tell you that. And she looks like looks like Lindsay. Look. He basically married somebody who looks just like his ex-wife.
There's no picture up there yet.
Oh, shit. StreamYard, I can't with you.
She does
That's
look a
the
lot
new
like her.
wife.
She
That's
does
crazy.
look a lot like her.
He has
He
a
looks
taste.
different too. His hair's longer.
Yeah, that. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to pull this off just for a minute so I don't show anything personal. Hang on. Yeah. All right, hold on.
Hi, Astro. It's good to see you.
All right, here we go. Back to you guys. Do this. I really don't like
Good night, Ryan. Sleep well.
Good night, Ryan. Okay, let me see. Hopefully this will work and we can read it. Shit. I just had it. Hang on. All right, let's see. All right. The StreamYard makes you go through more steps. Okay.
All right, here's the article, guys.
Ah, shit. I may have to read it from my phone because it's not giving me this. It's trying to get me to pay for it. Loves to make you pay for the shit. Damn.
Astro, I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible.
Okay. Says Patrick Clancy's new apartment in Midtown Manhattan looks much like any other tidy bachelor pad. There's a little on the living room walls besides a mounted acoustic guitar and a sailing trophy. He has held on to a few keepsakes from his former life in the coastal suburb of Duxbury, Massachusetts, with his wife, Lindsay, and their 3 small children. A pink blanket printed with rainbows is draped over the couch beside throw pillows, stitched with scraps of kids' clothing. A toy helicopter with the middle child's last Christmas gift. They want you to subscribe. You got to pay for it, y'all. That's crazy. $2 a week to read an article. Hold on. All right, let me just read the break. Okay. Thank God for ChatGPT. It summarized it, so we got it for free. Here, let me read what ChatGPT said. This article is an in-depth profile of Patrick Clancy rather than Lindsay herself. It explores Patrick's life after the deaths of Cora Dawson and Callan. His belief that Lindsay became severely mentally ill rather than acting out of evil. He says, I wasn't married to a monster. I was married to someone who got sick. Lindsay's decline during the postpartum, including insomnia, anxiety, psychiatric treatment, and numerous medication changes before the killings. Patrick's efforts to understand what happened and his decision to publicly forgive Lindsay just days after the tragedy. All right, hold on. The broader questions surrounding postpartum psychosis, maternal mental illness, and how the legal system addresses cases where severe psychiatric illnesses may have played a role. The article also includes details that were widely known before publication, such as interviews with Patrick over several months, background on the marriage and family life, accounts from family, friends, relatives, and neighbors about Lindsay's behavior before the tragedy. That's what I want to hear. Patrick's perspective on misinformation that spread online after the case. The article later became the subject of a legal dispute with prosecutors sought the reporter's interview materials for use in the criminal case. I'm going to say summarize the whole thing. Entire article. All right, we're going to read this. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Here we go. Patrick's life after the tragedy. The article opens up with Patrick. Okay, sorry. The article opens up with Patrick living alone in New York apartment Many of his children's belongings remain in the home, including toys and blankets, reminders of the family that he lost. He explains that he still catches himself saying that he has 3 children before remembering that they were gone. He describes living with constant grief while trying to rebuild some semblance of life through running, volunteering, and working. On the day of the killings, Patrick recounts January 24th, 2023, in a heartbreaking detail. He left home for less than an hour to pick up takeout and medication for Lindsay after Lindsay had asked him to. During the trip, he briefly spoke with Lindsay by phone and she sounded normal. He returned. The bedroom door was locked. He discovered blood and opened the bedroom window. That's not right. I don't know why it's typed like that. He discovered blood and opened the bedroom window. I think it meant to say, and an open bedroom window. He found Lindsay outside after she had jumped from the second-story window. When he asked where the children were, she replied, in the basement. He found all 3 children and desperately attempted CPR while still connected to the 911 dispatcher. Patrick recalls the horror of trying to describe which child to help first. Why Patrick forgave Lindsay. One of the article's central themes is Patrick's public forgiveness. Just 4 days after the tragedy, he wrote that the real Lindsay was loving and caring. Throughout the article, he maintains that he believes that the woman who killed the children was not the woman he knew before her mental illness. His most quoted statement is, "I wasn't married to a monster." I lost my spot. Hold on. His most quoted statement is, "I wasn't married to a monster. I was married to someone who got sick." The article explains that Patrick views Lindsay as another victim of a catastrophic psychiatric illness rather than someone motivated by hatred towards their children. Lindsay's mental health decline. A large portion of the article traces Lindsay's worsening condition after the birth of Callan. It describes increasing anxiety, severe insomnia, depression, intrusive thoughts, multiple psychiatric appointments, numerous medication changes over a relatively short period. Patrick repeatedly trying to find additional treatment for her. The article suggests that Patrick became increasingly worried but believed that they were following medical advice and expected Lindsay to recover. The article explains that postpartum psychosis is rare but can involve hallucinations, delusions, and a break from reality. It presents both sides of the legal dispute. The defense argues that Lindsay experienced a severe psychiatric illness that left her unable to appreciate reality. The prosecution argues that the evidence shows planning and awareness supporting murder charges rather than legal insanity. The article does not conclude which side is correct, but explains why the issue is so medically and legally complex. Patrick's first conversations with Lindsay afterwards. Months later, she called him from a treatment facility, according to Patrick. She said that she had heard a voice commanding her to kill the children and then herself. He said that she, quote, did not sound like my wife. He ended the conversation after about a minute because it was just too overwhelming for him. The article describes how Patrick sold the family home, moved to New York for a fresh start, trained for the Boston Marathon, volunteered helping visually impaired runners, continued to visit memorials honoring his children. Despite trying to move forward, he says that the criminal case prevents him from fully healing because he continually forces himself, or because it continually forces him to relive the tragedy. Lindsay's condition while hospitalized. According to Patrick, Lindsay remains devastated by what happened. The article says she told him every day that it was the worst day of her life. She missed her children intensely, had become emotionally numb from the medications, wanted eventually to tell her story publicly, to help other mothers through her attorneys, though her attorneys advised against that before trial. The article also interviews Patrick's parents. While they express empathy for Lindsay and they recognize that mental illness may have played a role, they also believe that she must still be held accountable for what happened. Their views differ somewhat from Patrick, illustrating how grief has affected members of the family in different ways. The article's overall message, rather than trying to prove Lindsay's guilt or innocence, the article explores how Patrick lives with two seemingly incompatible beliefs: that Lindsay killed their 3 children and that she is profoundly mentally ill when it happened. It also examines broader questions about postpartum psychiatric disorders, the challenges of diagnosing them, and whether current mental health systems do enough to identify and treat mothers in crisis before tragedies occur. So there you go. Hold on a minute. Hang on. Give me 1 second. I'm looking at for something. All right, let me see. Okay, so Patrick's parents, Sue and Chris, did not do standalone TV interviews, but they spoke with the New Yorker. They expressed compassion for Lindsay while also saying that she should face consequences. Sue Clancy said that she had empathy for Lindsay, but also emphasized that Lindsay hurt a lot of people and has to pay for what she did. Leaving the legal outcome to the courts. Several of Patrick's relatives and friends, including his sister Erin and cousin Kristen Walton, were interviewed for the New Yorker, and they discussed how Patrick and Lindsay met, their marriage, Lindsay's personality before the tragedy, their observation of the family before January 2023. Lindsay's parents have not given any public interviews to the media that are widely available. The only publicly reported comments from them have generally come through statements released by the attorneys, court filings, brief references in the New Yorker, such as text message exchanged with Lindsay before the tragedy. Lindsay herself has never given a public interview.
Yeah, it says, I guess, you had a sister, but on all the other sites, it didn't say anything about having siblings. Talked about his parents.
Right.
But it didn't say anything about a sister.
Well, it won't give me shit about any type of interviews or anything like that. So, all right, let me see. Let's go back. You know what I'm thinking, guys? After the trial, that's when that stuff will happen.
Yeah.
Usually, like attorneys suggest that families and friends wait until the trial before they go talking about anything.
Right, Otto. I understand that.
All right, let's see. Let's go back to the trial. See what we can find.
Whitney wants you to read Sassy's second to last comment.
Oh boy.
That might not be possible.
That's going to be hard for me to find, Whitney. I'm sorry, babe. I don't, it's going to be very hard for me to find second to last. Hold on. Huh. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. Let's see. You see what Sassy's saying?
Something about medications, I believe.
Pharmaceutical companies paid her and her brother off and took it so they could bury them in justice.
Wow.
It's also possible those meds didn't fare well with her genome, causing her to affect. Well, yeah, those meds absolutely did not. I mean, that was a big part of the problem. I believe it at the beginning, it was about 4 months after the incident. He got $1 million GoFundMe and moved my check. And he moved. What? Patrick got $1 million GoFundMe? I do believe he got a good bit of money. Let me see. See if we can find anything. Let me go look on TikTok. Wait a minute. Because a lot of times you can get stuff off TikTok too. See if we can find any extra stuff. Or we can go into the Facebook groups. There's always stuff in the Facebook groups. Hang on. Hold, please. Wait a minute. Oh, I gotta change my Facebook around. Lindsay Clancy. Facebook. Well, let me see. Lindsay Clancy case. Let's see. Jesus, another allegedly. I'm changing my name, y'all. I'm done. I'm not kidding. Every day I see another new allegedly name. I don't want to be allegedly no more. There's a whole allegedly franchise, and I swear to y'all, I never seen anybody ever use the name allegedly when I first made my channel. Ever. Not one time. And I'm not trying to be a petty Betty, but the whole reason you come up with stuff is because you want to be something of your own, right? I don't want to be allegedly anymore because everybody and their mama's allegedly. Y'all can have it. I'm about to have y'all noticed that? It's like allegedly is just taking flight. There's so many freaking allegedlys now. It's weird. So I'm going to fly the coop and retire this name. I hope it don't bite me in the ass, but I'm just letting y'all know now. I'm going for a change. We're going to come up with a new true crime name. I'm done with allegedly. It's over. Brittany J will always be because that's my name. But allegedly, I'm done. Allegedly sassy ass. Oh my Lord. Sassy. So whoever allegedly reportedly is, today is one of the hardest trials to condense into a recap. The jury heard from doctors, nurses, psychiatrists, and investigators. Much of the testimony involved medical terminology, scans, medications, neurological testing, and Lindsay Clancy's condition after she was taken from the home. I am not a doctor, and I am not going to act like hearing medical testimony makes me qualified to give a medical opinion. I can only explain that the witnesses, what the witnesses said as clearly as possible. Already seems, let me see. The jury first heard about the efforts to save Cora and Callan. Cora arrived at the hospital without a pulse and could not be revived. Although Callan's heartbeat had been restored, doctors testified that he had suffered catastrophic brain damage after his brain was deprived of oxygen and blood flow. He was later declared brain dead and removed from life support. Oh my goodness. The jury then heard about Lindsay's condition after the fall. She suffered a severe spinal cord injury, required emergency treatment, and went into cardiac arrest after arriving in the ICU. She remained intubated and sedated while doctors worked to stabilize her. All right, let me see. Okay, so she remained intubated and sedated while doctors worked to stabilize her. As Lindsay became more alert, she communicated by writing. The jury heard that she asked whether her body was broken, whether she had an attorney, or where her family was. Let me see. And I lost my spot, y'all. I'm sorry. As Lindsay became okay, she asked about her where her family was. Several psychiatric witnesses testified about meeting with Lindsay in the hospital. They said that they did not personally observe active psychosis during those evaluations. One doctor only met with Lindsay once for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. The jury also heard that Lindsay had been critically injured, sedated, and experiencing ICU delirium during part of her hospitalization. All right, let me see. I gotta tell y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of bothers me a little bit. I'm a little bothered by when she came to. She wanted to know if she had an attorney and if her family could come see her. Was she not? She didn't say anything about the kids or nothing. Like, that kind of bothers me a little bit, because I would say if somebody went into psychosis and, didn't have control over their own body and this happened, like, she should be visibly traumatized and absolutely devastated about her kids not being alive. Did she know her kids were gone? That they didn't survive? I mean, and I no doubt she had a bunch of illnesses. No doubt I'm not going to take away from her at all, but I'm just saying there's some things that make me scratch my head. She did jump out the window, Sassy. Yeah, absolutely. She did. All right, let me see if I can find my. All right. All right, let me see. Let me find my spot again. Okay, right here it says as Lindsay became more alert, she communicated by writing. The jury heard that she asked whether her body was broken, whether she had an attorney, and where her family was. Several psychiatric witnesses testified about meeting with Lindsay in the hospital. They said that they did not personally observe active psychosis during these evaluations. One doctor only met with Lindsay once for approximately 20 to 30 minutes. The jury also heard that Lindsay had been critically injured, sedated and experiencing ICU delirium during part of her hospitalization. Later in the day, investigators read portions of Lindsay's journals. Wait a minute. Let me read that part again. Later in the day, investigators read portions of Lindsay's journals from before January 2024. January 24, 2023. She wrote about severe insomnia, anxiety, guilt, brain fog, and feeling disconnected. She described becoming consumed with Callan's sleep schedule and feeling overwhelmed while caring for the 3 children. She wrote that she felt like she was drowning every day. She also wrote that she wanted help, wanted to feel well again, and feared she would not be able to function when she returned to work. The jury heard hospital doctors describe what they personally observed after the children died. They also heard Lindsay's own words describing how she had been feeling in the months before. Let me see. Okay, let's see. The hospital evaluations do not automatically tell the jury what Lindsay's mental state was on January the 24th. Her journal entries also do not automatically establish that she was psychotic or legally insane. The jury will have to weigh the medical records, psychiatric testimonies, medication history journal entries, her actions before and after the incident, and the rest of the evidence presented during the trial. What stood out most to you today, the hospital testimony or the journal entries? Cora Dawson and Callan remain at the center of the case. They were 3 deeply loved children who should still be here. Amen. Now look at this. Look at those beautiful babies. My goodness. All right, let's see.
Oh, that's so cute.
I know. Trying to see. Let's see. It's sad. This whole story is sad, y'all. This is where y'all, we've showed these before. On December the 2nd, this is entries from her journal. December the 2nd, 10 milligrams of Prozac, 15 Remeron, 50 Seroquel, or 350 Seroquel, milligrams of Seroquel. Slept from 9:15 to 1:45. Awake then. from 4:45 to 5:15. I mean, look, this was every day. The 3rd of December. This was a month leading up to the murders. Self harm thoughts all day until I took Ativan at 6 p.m. I took a Rimron, 50 milligrams of Seroquel. Bedtime, slept from 9:15 to 12:45. This is crazy, y'all. What was this one? 12:4 Ativan at 6 p.m. or 6 a.m. Thoughts improved, 10 milligrams of Prozac, question mark 20 milligrams. Like, should she take 2? I guess is what she was asking. All right, y'all, hold on. Look at this. 51 times. 51 times Lindsay called 911 for help.
Wow.
Look at what this person said. I got to do some research on this one. 51 times that Lindsay Clancy called 911 for help. Her husband and family knew what was going on. Her husband still went on trips with his friends and would leave just to go eat out with his friends. He knew what intrusive thoughts that Lindsay was having, but yet he left her home alone with 3 kids. A lot. All of the medication Lindsay was on is crazy. The doctors and her husband failed her. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that more. I got to see that for myself. Let's see. Goodness gracious. I've got to look. I need more detail. I'm gonna need some time.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, maybe, hopefully, some of her friends are going to testify or something. I'm just, hold on. Wait a minute. There's just so much. I got to find, let me see. Let me come back. We're going to have to do some, I'm going to need a little bit of time, y'all, to deep dive it. I can't do it while I'm on here. Y'all will be waiting on me forever.
Yeah.
True. Do you think husband really thought that she was going to? No. absolutely do not. I do not for a minute. And as a matter of fact, I don't think that is the case or I think that's the case with many of these people when things like this happen, that they don't automatically assume that someone's going to unalive their kids. You know what I mean? Surely she's not going to unalive her kid. You know, she's just going through some things. She's going to get better. That people's first thoughts aren't that their loved one's going to kill their kids. You know, I do think that if he was going out and living his life and she was at home, I do think that that was careless and wrong.
Right. And those medications, you got to do research on them too. The side effects. A lot of them have that where you do have intrusive thoughts. Are you muted, dear?
No, I'm here. So I think I'm going to end this and come back just to do a regular hangout. I might hang out for about an hour. But I don't really got much more for this right now, y'all. We'll do some more Lindsay tomorrow, or I may take a break and do some research for the Lindsay case, and we may do Summer Wells tomorrow night. I really want to go over that Don and Candace conversation. We haven't done that yet.
I waited for so you can do it. I haven't
Yeah,
watched anybody else.
I haven't watched it either. Jay was doing it the other day, and I didn't even. I went in, I said hey to her, and then I bowed out.
Yeah,
because I'm going to try to save it. So I want to do that before it gets too old, and then Coburger.
Okay.
We got some stuff like I want to go through the testimony. I mean, not the testimonies, but the I want to go through the interviews with the roommates.
Okay.
Detective Wagonstale, I'll unblock you right now. I am going live on the backup channel in just a few minutes. I want to talk about some stuff that has non-true crime related. So, are you coming? Are you going to sleep?
Yeah, long as it's not gonna be long.
No, it's not going to be long because I've got Emmy's got an appointment tomorrow, so I can't be on here late.
I got things to do tomorrow too.
Okay, well, we'll be back in a few minutes, guys. On the
Bye, guys.
Allegedly, in my opinion. Good night,
Thank you all for
everybody.
being
See
here.
you.
We appreciate you being here. We'll see you in a bit. Bye.
Very much. We will see you guys for true crime on this stream tomorrow night, and we will be back over on Allegedly in My Opinion in just a few minutes. Have a good night. God bless.